I should have one in my hand because I keep going to actually like do it.
Yeah.
Alright, so. Welcome to the kitchen with Val and Nicole. Hi there, welcome to the Parties Made Simple kitchen. My name's Fallon.
And I'm Nicole. We're both here today because we bring a different perspective to cooking. I live in the burbs with my 4 kids.
And I live in Toronto by myself. Today we're here to talk about asparagus.
We're really lucky in Canada that we can find fresh produce all year long. But we're always really happy when we can find locally grown fruits and vegetables from Ontario. And it's asparagus season. You can find local Ontario asparagus in stores from May until June.
Last year, I was fortunate enough to be able to visit an Ontario asparagus farm. One of the things I couldn't believe is that asparagus can grow up to 8 to 10 inches per day in optimal growing conditions. Another thing I couldn't believe is that in the field, they are harvested by hand.
And now for some crimes against asparagus. Fallon's story is better, so you start.
So a crime that I came across last year with asparagus is someone asked me which end of the asparagus you ate. That's what I thought. So clearly you want to eat this end of the asparagus, not this end. This end can be a bit tough when consuming. For preparing asparagus, you want to make sure that when you're snapping it, that you have your fingers here and not here. You want to have them in the middle because if you have it down here, it could break the entire asparagus and you could waste some. So have your hand here and there, and then you want to break off about 1.5 inches off the end. When preparing asparagus, you can also cut it if you're going to be using it immediately. If you don't use it immediately, there could be a chance of some discoloration.
Yeah, so it's a time saver really. If you want to line all the ends up and cut it with a knife, if you're going to use them right away, say to pan fry them in a stir fry or something like that, then a knife is totally the way to go. And now for my sad story. As a child, I grew up in an English household and we tended to boil vegetables until they were kind of gray. Thankfully, I know better now, and I really love asparagus when it has that little bit of crunch left. And I was actually kind of shocked when I found out you could even eat it raw.
Yeah, you can eat it raw in a salad, you can even have it roasted, you can enjoy it in a tart or a casserole, and you can stir fry it, or you can even puree it and add it into a soup. Now that you've learned some tips on asparagus and which end to properly snap,
and how not to boil it to mush, thanks so much for watching.
And see you again soon. Here's some crimes against asparagus. It's just like
I mean, I have that, so we can use it. So, again, both of you slightly to the right. Nicole, slightly to the right more. And then Fallon, slightly to the right. Just slightly over more. No, so it's step slightly, yeah. There. Good. All right.
That's not where my center is. I need to move this.
Yeah.
We're really happy when fresh.
Now, the proper way, this end. Can you believe that it grows 1.5 inches an hour if the weather is hot?
I live in the burbs with my family, including 4 children.
On my own, in Toronto in a condo. Okay, yeah.
I'm living in the city.
I'm living in the city on my own.
Or I'm currently single.
This is actually an ad for eHarmony. Find your asparagus today. Now that you've learned a little bit about asparagus, you know what proper end to snap off.
How not to turn it to mush.
Thank you. Thank you so much for watching.
See you again soon. Are we in line?
You are, actually.
Okay. Yeah. He's not so surprised.